Everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about some old and new. Be right back with you. So, welcome back. Tonight, discuss a little bit of some old and new. Not speaking old and new, I'm talking about this pack right here, which is my old Munro from Berghaus Munro. It's a 35-liter pack. As you see, I've done a lot of modifications. So some modifications to it. I got some more I'm going to do to it. I even added some Velcro here. It's a good little pack, you know. I'm going to do a lot of modifications to this pack right here, my old one, which I've had for over 15 years. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. This pack was developed for the UK military by Berghaus many years ago, and soldiers used them, and from all the guys I know, they loved them. They're really great little assault packs. Very basic, single opening at the top. You know, nothing crazy about it. You had some side straps for tension straps. You can tighten it up on the sides. You had this elastic strap right here in the middle. You can throw a jacket in there or something like that. Just strap it up on there. Top pouch with a small zipper pocket on top. You can throw some essentials in there. Very simple shoulder strap with a chest strap and a very simple waist strap assembly here. Right here, and that's it. Now, I got one of these 15 years ago, and I've seen a lot of countries use them. I've seen them in the German army using them. And then I realized that a lot of bushcrafters were using them. But I got one because I just wanted a simple top-loading backpack. Now, I tried some other packs out, and they had too many zippers on them, too many whiz-bangs booms on them, and I didn't like all that. I just want something simple. I like to keep it simple, stupid. And this pack really does that, you know. It's made for those of us who like it, keep it simple, stupid, okay? And recently, like I said, I broke a buckle, so I had to replace I've just sewed in a fast tex over here. I made a modification. Well, couldn't do one, I did two, and then put in fast tex buckles here on the side. They slid in really easily. I had to undo it. Now I could you know, sew this back. I just haven't worried about it too much. I haven't really needed to worry about it too much. But this pack is a great day pack, and in some situations, a great overnight pack. You know, you can carry the bare essentials in there. I can throw a poncho liner in there, the 10 essentials, poncho liner, some food, some water, and I'm good to go. There's a few things it's missing a little bit of, and what it could use is probably some side slip pockets here on the side, both sides. You could use that, and maybe a back pocket. And it's sort of strange. It has this patch right here sewn onto it. I don't know if that's a reinforcement patch, but my idea is to actually, I'm going to open it up here at the top, reinforce the sides, and make a little slip pocket right there I can stick stuff in. Because it's actually a decent sized little space right there. Now, I also thought about, you know, I like about I can keep slip in my axe on the side, but like I said, I wish it had some side pockets on it. And not necessarily big pockets, but just slip pockets. You can slide in some water bottles. Your first, you know, put some stuff on the outside. First aid kit, maybe your whatever little small stuff. Maybe if you stick your you know, I like to carry a lot of stuff in my pack and less on me, so I don't like filling my pockets up with a bunch of gear. So I just put it all in the pack and take it off, put it off, whatever. And if I were to like do a river crossing, fall in, the pack, I can take it off real quick so it doesn't bring me under, or I can float it across with all the gear in it. I don't have all this stuff on me dragging me down, but it's a great little pack. Well, this past weekend, my buddy Quentin came over. We did a camp out together, and he brought me 2 packs to choose. Well, in the end, I convinced him to choose one for himself, and he chose another color, but he gave me a new one. So I have a new one now. Oh man, that's fantastic. So I can modify the old one and I can start using the new one. Okay. Do I need a new one? I don't need it. Matter of fact, he had a gray one, and that's the one I sort of wanted the most. But you know what? he bought them, so I let him choose in the end. And in the end, he chose the gray one, which I think he made a good choice. So I'm not going to do any mods to this one right here, the new one. I'm going to do all my mods to the old one. And what little mods I'm going to do, and we're going to see. We're going to see what I'm going to do with it. I have a hard time cutting up or whatever a perfectly good pack. I do. I don't mind doing modifications to it. It's going to enhance it, but I always fear that I could damage it or whatever. So I'm going to see what I can do to it and try to do to it. But I know I'm going to work on this front pocket a little bit more with that, and I'm going to maybe correct this waist strap. I hate this waist strap system here on it. First of all, it's sort of clunky, and when you want to get in and out of it, let me show you what it looks like here. It's like the worst buckle system ever. Okay, you do this right here, and yeah, it's like that, you know, to get in and out of it. Let me see if I can find the end of it here. It's crazy. Yeah, so you have to use it. The system, it does some kind of a weird. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it does this right here. It goes in like this. Hell, I don't know how it works now. Yeah, it goes in. Oh, it's backwards is why. It goes in like this. And it holds on like that. And I find that ridiculous. Because I like to tie it up around the backside of it, and it pops out, and it's always dangling around, and that irritates me even more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see about coming up with a better system for a Fastex type buckle. And put that in. I do have one here in Coyote. I never have any of the colors I can replace it in. And I'm looking at see about this unraveling this right here, putting it in, and then I'll have I think it's called a Cobra buckle. I'm not sure, but it should fit this. And if it does, then I'll use it. If not, then I may not use it whatsoever. Anyway, this is some of the quick mods I plan on doing to it, and I'm gonna see about what I can do. Like I said, this front panel here, I'm gonna see about correcting that and see if there's anything else I can do to it. I don't ever use this elastic piece right here, so for me it's a little bit of a waste of space, so I'm probably going to take that out and just use this elastic for something else. So for me it's a little bit, it's not necessary, but I do like the idea of maybe sewing in some kind of side pocket here with an elastic top on it. It's a slit pocket, I can just slide stuff into it, maybe put a canteen in there. I don't know. There's a guy, Green Leaf Bushcraft, and he has taken one of these right here and gone to a completely different level. He's sewn on some really nice mesh pockets on both sides, taking it completely apart on the front. But I don't think the suspension system on it is really good enough to really support that. A whole lot of weight on this pack right here. So one thing I do like is that I'm not able to really carry the weight I used to. My hips are so broken and so messed up. It's really painful for me. So besides my Alice I carried a little bit too much weight this past weekend because we were planning on doing something else, and I need to just cut that down as much as possible. And I do love carrying a lighter pack in the summertime, so I'll be going back to this or just lightening up what I need in Alice. But over the winter months, I'll do more camping. I love camping in the wintertime. It's just being able to carry that weight because of my hips. Nothing more. My shoulders can handle it. My back can handle it. My knees are okay. It's just my hips are having a really hard time carrying a lot of weight, and this is what I've discovered. So I'm going to have to lower as much as I can those weights. But for day hiking in the summertime, man, this thing right here is fantastic. I mean, I'm going to see if I can't lighten up my gear even more when it comes to a Basha and sleep system. Just going out and just going as light as possible and going that route. So this is going to be a part of that. But we'll see that as we go along. Anyway, quick video. Just want to let you guys know. I want to thank Quentin for this lovely pack here. I love it. I mean, I really... For me, I just love this pack. Now, I got a Centurion and gave it to a friend of mine because it's basically the same style of rucksack, but it has these big zipper pockets on the side of it, and zippers. I just don't like all that. For me, it's a lot of extra added weight. Zippers can break, so I really don't like zippers so much. So I avoid zippers as much as I can. Velcro, of course, makes a lot of noise and wears out. And these buckles, I like to be able to put them in so you can actually take them back out again. What I should have done, and if I would have had the material, which I was, I didn't want to block this opening right here. I could have just put in a better system probably here to where I could have tightened it up this way also. But in the end, these are really good quality female buckles here from Fastex Buckles, and so I don't think I'm going to have any problem with those. And what had happened is that it got hung up doing something. I don't remember what it was, and it got the one that came with the pack from Berghaus. I mean, that's one thing I'm finding with a lot of the British gear is that the hardware is not always the best. They slack up on a lot of the webbing. Now, the material itself is really good stuff, but they slack up a lot on a lot of the webbing. Now, the Berghaus, they haven't done that with, and it's just that they and the Fastex seems to be good, but it's not nearly as good as the stuff right here I have right here. This is really solid. This right here is quite bendy, quite fibbly, and so I don't think it's nearly as solid. So, but anyway, we're going to give it a try. See, Berghaus, what are they using here? It's called UTX Flex Stealth patent pending. And then what I have here is, gosh, I think it's next something, Gen Next. I don't remember what it is. It's something. It's really good stuff, though. It's really good stuff. I wish I had a different color, though. But anyway, I'll work that out later. Anyway, so I want to thank you all for coming to the channel, watch this little short video, and I hope you all have a pleasant week. We're in the middle of it. I had a day off today, so I'm just going to profiting a little bit, cleaning up, getting things stored away, getting myself a little bit more organized. Stuff I normally would do on a Saturday, I'm doing for today. The weather was actually quite nice today, but I just got so much going on. I wasn't able really to get out and go for any kind of hikes today. But I don't worry too much about the weather, I guess. If it's pouring down rain, I may not go, but it really depends on the situation. This Sunday, I'll try to get out and get a little hike in. Usually when it's really nice weather, there's more people, and I live in a place that's really uninhabited, but the people just sort of come to it. So anyway, we've got to work on that. Anyway, I want to thank you again for coming to the channel. Please subscribe to my videos, share my videos, like my videos, a thumbs up, and please leave comments down below. I love reading them. And if you guys have any questions, and please continue following along. This is number 1 in what may be 2 or 3 videos, I don't know, of me messing with this pack and seeing what I can do with. As I go along, I'll add to it and make new videos about it, bringing along the same as I've been doing with my Alice video, and I've spoken about it, and I'll have some more about it also, talking about how it's worked out so far in the very near future. But anyway, thanks a lot. Hope you all have a good evening, and please check out my website, helvetiabushcraft.ch. Anything you need, let me know. Constantly adding some new stuff to it. And follow my channel here, and follow Helvetia Bushcraft on my other YouTube channel. I haven't added anything to it recently. I've been so busy with this channel and my work and stuff like that. But my partner, he's sort of, I guess he's got such a busy life. He and I just haven't been able to really get together with all this kind of stuff. But I'm still pushing along as much as I can. Anyway, thank you a lot. I hope you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you very soon. Goodbye.